I love it. I just love the technology. I embrace technology. I think it's mind blowing because, like I say, when I first began in Bush and 16 Stone, that record, everything was more or less on. I mean, I would use a little Alesis. I think here you call Alesis, but in English called Alesis. Little drum machine, R16. And that's how I'd keep my verse and choruses in the same time, because I've learned before it was like, some was always the wrong tempo. So I basically would write a really bad beat. So I'd write everything on that beat so it would stay in the same time. And now, and then we'd sort of flesh them out, do demos. And now in my studio, and I sometimes feel bad for my band in a way because it's a bit exclusive to them. It's not really as inclusive as it could be, because I can make the whole tracks in my studio, and I basically have everything ready. I start with drums and I have a bass ready, guitar ready, and voice and the keyboard with a solid soft synth, and I just basically create tracks at all the times waiting to get a vocal. All I care about is to get a vocal that really is interesting to me. And so I love technology and I love the way that it's come together. I use GarageBand a lot on the road. I haven't done for a minute because I went back to the studio, so I have Pro Tools. I don't operate Pro Tools because I have an engineer for that. I don't want to be that guy with a drum on my back, cymbals. So it's fine to have that. And then what I do is one by one, I get people in my band to come in and play on the tracks I've recorded. But it allows me to really fully express my ideas before I have to compromise them and share the forum, with people going, what about if you did it like this? So it just makes it quite clear. It allows me what I did it clear, as opposed to nothing worse. You guys all know, you start an idea and you do this when someone in the room goes, how about we do this? And you go, well, you don't want to be like closed because you got to be open as a musician. So you do that. Then suddenly you're like, oh, I'm marooned from this original idea that I had. So I love to get my idea out. And then because it's Pro Tools, it's so easy to revert. I'm like, everyone have that, do whatever you like. And then I don't have any ego about I should have bought you guys records with it. If you, hear back a song of mine, there's a song on the radio, The Only Way Out, which is doing really well on the radio right now. Nobody cares who played what on it. Do you know what I mean? I got an amazing guitar player I play with, Chris. He's incredible. He's a virtuoso guitar player. Sometimes I might write a thick thing and often happens with my riffs. They just really work because the way that I play, my voice falls in really good with that. So even if you're Andre Segovia, you're going to improve on that riff because it sits so well with the vocal. And yeah, you could change it, but somehow the vocal sounds a bit off. So there's times when my stuff maintains, the time when if I don't do too much exploration in guitar stuff because I have an amazing guitar player. But if I do, sometimes I get bored of I don't want to sing on a chord, so okay, I'll just put a part in there that will help me. And then that may stay or may not stay. Loads of records have me playing lead parts. Loads of my records have me just playing chunky rhythms, power chords. So I embrace technology. I always encourage people to embrace everything,